It's a new day and we're gonna keep talking about the WrestleMania packages. I ran out of camera battery, so needed to charge it, and so now we're back, and I believe I left off on talking about the Top Golf experience excursion thing with the Miz, and it says friends, so I'm not sure who's going to be in that. We don't know that at this time, but hopefully we'll find out soon, because the packages are going on sale and they're starting to go on sale. So yeah, it's been like kind of crazy because I've watched on like Reddit and seen people have a lot of questions. So I'm gonna cover a couple of those questions in this video, because I was like, you know, like, why not help other people out, because that was me in that position trying to figure everything out. And sometimes like the sales representatives aren't the greatest at explaining everything, so I feel like a fan is pretty good at explaining that kind of stuff. So yeah, all right, so I did want to mention that you can add Raw and SmackDown to your package. I'm not sure if you can add them to like all the different packages, but that is an option. At least for the champion. I'm sure Elite and like the ones above that, you can add that addition. I'm just not sure if you can do it for the other ones. But I mean, that's a pretty good deal if you think about it. And I did see on Reddit a lot of people were saying that the packages are quite expensive this year, and they're more expensive than they were in previous years. And I see the frustration with that, like 100%, and it's way more than I wanted to spend on this year's WrestleMania. But when you think about it, you are getting a lot of bang for your buck. You know, with the WWE World thing, and then you get the Fast Pass access, you get a transportation pass with some of the higher packages, and then technically, if you think about it, you are getting 4 meet and greets if you do the Raw and SmackDown with everything. And even if you don't, you're still getting 2 meet and greets guaranteed with wrestlers. So like, either way, it feels like a really good way to meet the wrestlers and have like those one-on-one interactions. They are not the longest interactions. They were really good at WrestleMania 39, I want to say, about giving us like longer interactions, but since then they've kind of been lacking on that. So hopefully this year we get to have like some more one-on-one time with the wrestlers. It's just a better experience that way, when you get to have like a connection and you get to tell them how much like they mean to you. I think that's what really does it for a lot of people. And again, like, they're having John Cena, and I think a lot of people are buying it because they get to see John Cena. And according to Reddit, you do get to meet him, but they stated that you should get there early, and I agree with this, because for Bash in Berlin, I did not get to meet Ludwig Kaiser because of a timing issue where I should have gotten the line way before, and then I just ended up not getting the line way before, and I was in the back of the line and didn't get to meet him. So that was a really, really bad situation. So, you know, if you do these packages, definitely get there early, get there hour, 2 hours before. Like, I know on your itinerary, like, it's gonna say like an hour before. I say get there before, because you just don't know what it's gonna be like, what the lines are gonna be like. You never really know. Like for WrestleMania, it's really hard to tell, but typically there's a lot of people that do the hospitality. Even though it is a lot of money, a lot of people do it. So yes, meet and greets are also not guaranteed. I don't know if they put that on the on location site this time, but they did put that for Bad Blood, Survivor Series, like a lot of them, after what happened with my experience where I didn't get to meet Kaiser and I complained. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. They're not guaranteed, which is really frustrating when you are spending that amount of money. So I could see how that would be a con to all of this, because, you know, it is not guaranteed. But I will say the hospitality is pretty nice, and I was gonna talk about what's in the hospitality, because it's like really fun, and I think a lot of people are like interested in what that's like. And basically it's food, drinks, like open bar. I don't think you're limited to the amount of drinks you can have. Obviously, like don't go crazy, but I mean it is Vegas, but don't go crazy. Unlimited food, and then there's the meet and greets with the wrestlers. It's really super fun. I mean, I've enjoyed it. It's why I keep doing it, because I just like that one-on-one interaction, and getting exclusive meet and greets is definitely something that really strikes me and something I enjoy doing. So that's why I do it. But the food is usually really, really good, and again, drinks are really good. Sometimes they give you like free, not free, but early access to merchandise. So that's another thing to think about. You get like free, like hassle-free shopping, I think it's called. I'm not sure if that's offered for this year, so don't quote me on that, but that was something that was nice about past WrestleManias. There was like a merch booth, and I didn't have to like wait in a line when I went to the event. So that was great. So yeah, hospitality lasts typically for about 2 hours. You get food, drinks, you get to hang out with other wrestling fans, which is super fun. You can make friends through that, which I have done, and that's been like the greatest part of it. And yeah, just getting to meet the wrestlers. Yeah, you're usually in there for about 2 hours, and then they close it and they'll take you to your seat. Sometimes they take you to your seat. Sometimes you're just free to go, and then you go to the arena. You go like through the entrance into the arena, whatever. Because it's typically in like I don't know how to explain it. I might have like pictures or videos to put, but it's typically in like a exclusive lounge in the arena or stadium where they have it. So you'll just go right into the venue then. So you don't have to wait in any more lines, which is really nice, because I am a very impatient person. Yeah, so that's what's basically in the hospitality pre-show, pre-show hospitality thing. Just food, drinks, meet and greets, chill out before the show, which great to me. So I do want to say that the packages are a pretty big expense, and I think that's what people are most worried about this year, is that they really did jack up the prices, which it maddens me too, because like, obviously I've done it for a lot of years, and you know, it's frustrating to see something go up so much to the point like you can't afford it anymore, which is not good. But when you think about it, like, what are you actually spending on WrestleMania? You know, like your hotel, your travel, your Ubers, and tickets for WWE World, tickets for WrestleCon, like all those different things you can do. What are you actually spending? You know, like you could spend a lot of money. So I feel like if you go with a package through On Location, you can have all that taken care of, and it's just in one spot. Because like you already got your WWE World tickets, you already got like a fast pass, you got a transportation pass, you got your hotel. You might have to add some nights to your hotel, but again, that's like easy workaround, you know, like everything is just taken care of. You don't have to worry about that, and then you just have to book the airfare. So it's really a good deal, to at least me. You're getting so many different perks. You're getting, you know, meet and greets. You're getting like 4 meet and greets. You're going to do Top Golf. Like, you're going to do all these different things that no one else gets to do, you know? So I think that's where I'm like, okay, it's worth it. And like WWE World, that fast pass is very helpful, trust me. As someone who signed those lines and had my feet on fire, trust me, the fast pass is gonna save your butt a lot. So yeah, so when you put together all the costs, you really are saving money. At least in my opinion. Like, it is a lot, but when you think about it and everything else, you're kind of saving money in a way, I think, at least. Maybe I'm just validating it because I'm like, oh my god, I spent so much money on it, but when you put everything together, it really does make sense just to go into one, and you don't have to worry about it, because because I'm a very anxious person. So just to have it all like figured out right there for me is really good. Like all my tickets taken care of, I don't have to worry about it. In past years, you know, I had struggled with getting like Raw, SmackDown tickets, all that, and it's all taken care of for me. So that feels really good. And then when it's time for WrestleMania, you don't have to pay more than you're wanting to, you know, like then you just have money for merch and everything else. So I think that is worth it, in my opinion. Even though I know it's very expensive, it's a lot of money. If you can do it feasibly, it's a lot of less stress for a lot of people. At least I think so. Another thing is I really like the brunches they do. I don't know if they're gonna do the brunches this year. Hopefully they do. They're doing one for Survivor Series, and I love the brunches. They're super fun. You get to like meet different wrestlers. They come to your table, and you usually have like a really, really good meal. Not always the case, but typically you have a really good meal. It's like one time they literally cut meat like off the ham hock thing. Like it was this big slab of meat, and they just cut it off, and it was so juicy. It was so good, so delicious. And they have like little wrestling themed drinks, and it's just so fun. They play wrestling music, so it is a good time. It's super, super fun. So yeah, I really hope they do brunch again this year, but that's just something separate that's not included in the packages. I also wanted to note that the Sweet by the Seat seems like it offers a little more this year. I believe you do get to do the Top Golf experience if you get the Sweet by the Seat. And I found that very interesting as well, because I don't think that was offered before. Again, I get Alright, so now we're just gonna get into answering some Reddit questions. And the first Reddit question was, do the on-location packages generally sell out before the pre-sale? And it's a gamble, for sure. There's been times where I've waited to buy a package and been like, oh shoot, now they're all gone. So I would say get it as soon as you can. Again, I know it's a lot of money. I know they're kind of just throwing it at you, but that being said, you can do payment plans, and that's honestly a really good option because pay it off throughout the year. Then by the time you get there, it's already paid off. Like, we do have quite a bit of time until April. It will creep up on us, but we do have quite a bit of time. So I recommend the payment plans and buying it like straight out. Don't buy it, don't wait to buy it, because they will sell out. They probably won't sell out before the pre-sale. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they've done that in past years, but again, don't quote me. I've always bought it right off the bat, like when they go on sale. I try not to wait. So I'll wait for other events, but WrestleMania is one you just don't want to wait on. You want to get it right there, because it could sell out. There is that potential, but again, you don't really know. Every year is different. This is, you know, one of the reps told me like WrestleMania or WWE is so big right now, and I totally agree with that. Like, WWE is so big right now and popular, so things are gonna go quickly, which kind of sucks sometimes. And then the other question was, is it worth it? And of course, I'm going to say yes because of the meet and greets, but get there early. If you don't get there early, you're not gonna get your meet and greets. Like, you will, maybe, but they switch out superstars in the meet and greets, so you can meet a lot of superstars this way, but also they switch them out. So, you know, you might be getting Rhea 1 minute, and then you get Kaiser another minute, and then they just switch them out, you know? So it's a good way to meet a lot of wrestlers, but make sure you're there early, make sure you have your spot in line, all of that. Just be on time, please. So yeah, I do believe it's worth it. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it because you're gonna meet wrestlers, exclusive events, premium seating, really good seating, and just the relief of knowing you have everything put together already, and it's October. That's what is doing it for me. And then I did want to note there are packages with the hotel. You might have to buy multiple packages though, because I saw people commenting asking like, are there packages with the hotel? There are, but like in my case, you might have to buy multiple packages. I just bought one, and then I did have to get the hotel, but that's okay, because again, it's all in one place, it's all put together now. I don't have to think about it in April. People were saying that the prices are insane. I don't think it's terrible when you think about it. Like, if Raw and SmackDown included transportation, you get both nights of WrestleMania, you get WWE World, you get the Fast Lane, you get the Superstore Fast Lane, transportation, and a hotel. You know, that's a lot of things included. So you're basically taken care of the whole time you're there. Like, if you didn't want to eat certain meals, you could literally just eat the hospitality food the whole time and you would be fine. So yeah, I do believe they have jacked their prices, which does suck, but in the end, it's definitely worth it knowing everything is there. WrestleMania California, the bus was a savior. Not getting that Uber, not having to deal with Ubers, so good, so good, so good. So yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on everything. And again, I did get the champion package, which I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited to see the wrestlers and experience WrestleMania in Vegas, which is crazy. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up our video. If anyone has any questions or comments, please put them in the little comment box down below, and I will answer them to my best of my abilities. And yeah, I will hopefully be making lots of more videos about on location, just like WrestleMania packages in general, or just so many wrestling things. So I will see you guys soon, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!